Minnesota Vikings quarterback Kirk Cousins is the punching bag for the national media jabroni haircuts. Every time Kirk Cousins screws up, overpaid loser, Tim Pot Pizza Ranch dictator. But like we said, the media has not recognized that Kirk is playing some of the best ball of his career, and the Vikings can win a Super Bowl with this version of Kirk Cousins. And frankly, because of, I think low-key, if the Vikings get back in the Derby, if they win the division, Kirk Cousins does deserve some MVP consideration. He won't get it because, I mean, Kyler and Derrick Henry, but again, whatever. But Kirk is playing the best ball of his life, and respect. Again, on here, we're not a Kirk apologist. We call a spade, and when he was definitely stealing from the Vikings a little bit, yeah, we called that out. But now that he's balling, he deserves credit as well. And it is refreshing when you see players and the media come to Kirk's defense. And now we have a crossover. The Richard Sherman podcast, starring Richard Sherman. He had Justin friggin' Jefferson on talking about the second-year wide receivers' mercurial rise, as well as his pursuit of becoming the best wide receiver in the National Football League. It's a great interview. Go check it out. But also, they talked about Kirkua, Jerome, Ezekiel Cousins, and Richard Sherman. Again, Richard Sherman is a big-time trash talker. Like, he will call quarterbacks out. He will call receivers out. Michael Crabtree. That's right. So, getting some praise from Richard Sherman, it may be just as hard as getting praise from Jalen Ramsey. And Jalen Ramsey actually respects Kirk Cousins too. But here's what Sherman said. Quote, people give Kirk Cousins a lot of hell, but Kirk can play. And they never give him the credit he deserves. When he's playing well, they're like, oh, okay, he's doing all right. But when he makes a few mistakes, they want to jump on his back. And he's absolutely right. He's absolutely right. When Kirk Cousins is balling out of control, when he's putting up consecutive 100-plus quarterback rating games, setting a record, and just doing phenomenal things for the Vikings, not making the big-time mistakes, not pulling big boners, everyone's like, you know, it's Kirk. Or, congratulations, that's what you're supposed to do. And to a degree, that's fair. That's fair, dog. But as soon as there's one little mistake, one scintilla, one mind fart that every quarterback makes from time to time, boo, boo. And you still see the media run with these narratives. It's like the offseason interview, Cowherd and Justin Jefferson, where Cowherd framed it to make it look like Jefferson was insulting Kirk Cousins when he was talking up Joe Burrow. That's not the case. Oh, by the way, Jefferson really hyped up Kirk Cousins. They said that they moved their lockers together so that, there could be 1, 2. That's going to be the battery for the Vikings for the next couple of years. Love it. Well, at least next year. So I guess we'll see. But again, it's weird that we're coming to the defense of Kirk Cousins. Like, he doesn't need us white knighting him, but he is our quarterback. And we've used this analogy before. Like, he's our little brother. We can beat the crap out of him. No one else can touch him. And it's cool to see a guy like Richard Sherman, who's not afraid to speak the truth, just comes out as like, yeah, Kirk, underrated. He deserves more respect. Abso-friggin-lutely. But your thoughts on our thoughts. Richard Sherman hypes up Kirk Cousins. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.